Welcome back for another deep dive.
Yeah, always fun to jump into these.
Today we're looking at some of the most talked about news stories.
From the last few days.
Exactly, from healthcare to personal growth.
Even to the world of veganism.
We'll break down the key insights and explore what's capturing people's attention right now.
All right, sounds good.
What do we have to work with today?
We've got a really fascinating mix of articles and blog posts today.
Oh, great.
Each offering a unique perspective.
On current events and trends.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's jump right in.
Let's do it.
Let's start with healthcare.
Okay.
There's an article from AHA, now W, titled, How to Improve Efficiency and Reduce Costs at Your Healthcare Business.
With healthcare costs constantly rising, this is a topic.
That affects everyone.
Yeah, for sure.
So what does this article have to say?
Well, it highlights the challenges healthcare businesses face.
Like what?
Balancing quality care with financial sustainability, It's a constant struggle.
To increase efficiency without compromising patient well-being.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
So what are some of the solutions that they offer?
The article offers several,
Okay.
including streamlining appointment scheduling
Oh, okay.
and optimizing staff utilization.
That makes sense.
One particularly interesting suggestion is leveraging technology like telehealth.
Oh, interesting.
This can make healthcare more accessible,
And efficient.
especially for routine checkups or consultations.
Yeah, I can see that.
Imagine having a virtual appointment with your doctor from the comfort of your own home.
Yeah, that would be nice.
This could save you time and money.
And reduce the strain on healthcare facilities.
Exactly.
That's a great point.
Thanks.
Speaking of technology and efficiency, we have a couple of articles from Optimal Living Daily
Okay.
that touch on personal growth and the power of our minds.
Interesting.
The first one is titled 3479, The Big Bad Ego by Briana Harry of Yamash on how to increase confidence and personal growth.
Okay.
The second is 3478, Why I Couldn't Quit Smoking and How I Did. The Truth About Free Will by Vironika Tugaleva.
So these articles explore personal development,
From different angles.
both challenging our assumptions about how much control we have over our lives.
So what does Briana Harry have to say?
Well, she argues that our egos
Often seen as negative.
can actually be powerful tools for growth.
Oh, that's interesting.
She encourages us to confront our insecurities
Okay.
and be open to feedback.
This resonated with me.
Oh, yeah,
It's easy to get defensive when we receive criticism.
for sure.
But what if we saw it as an opportunity for self-improvement?
Hmm.
Instead of shutting down Roe, we could use feedback to identify our blind spots.
And become more confident versions of ourselves.
Exactly.
Like that.
So what about the second article?
Vironika Tugaleva's article
Yes.
takes a different approach.
Okay.
She questions the concept of free will, suggesting our choices are heavily influenced by subconscious beliefs.
And past experiences.
Exactly.
Think about a habit you've struggled to break.
Like procrastination or overeating.
Have you ever felt like you were fighting against an invisible force?
Tugaleva argues that these forces are very real.
And often rooted in our past.
Yeah.
That's a thought-provoking idea.
It is.
If our choices are influenced by factors outside our conscious control, how does that affect our sense of personal responsibility?
That's the big question Tugaleva grapples with.
So what's your answer?
She doesn't advocate giving up on making choices altogether.
Okay.
Instead, she encourages self-awareness
Okay.
as a way to understand those hidden influences.
And make more conscious decisions.
Right.
It seems like both articles are ultimately about taking ownership of our lives.
Even if we acknowledge that we don't have complete control.
It's a delicate balance between acceptance and action.
Yeah, I agree.
Now let's shift gears to relationships.
Okay.
We have an article from Mark and Angel Hack Life titled 20 Little Things to Remember When Rejection Hurts You.
Rejection is something everyone experiences at some point.
Whether it's in our personal life
Or professional pursuits.
for sure.
So what does this article have to say about it?
This article offers practical advice on coping with rejection.
Okay.
It reminds us rejection isn't always personal. It's often an opportunity for growth.
Oh.
And it can redirect us to something better.
Like how...
Think about a time you were rejected for a job.
Or turned down for a date.
While it might have felt devastating at the moment,
Yeah.
it likely led you to a different path.
That was ultimately more fulfilling.
Yeah, it's a good way to look at it.
They have this great line in the article.
What is it?
Rejection teaches you how to reject what's not right for you.
Oh, I like that.
It flips the script and empowers you to take control.
It's a powerful reminder that we have the power to choose
what we allow into our lives.
Okay, let's delve into a topic that's been trending lately.
What's that?
Manifestation.
Oh, okay.
We have an article from The Dreamcatcher
All right.
titled The Truth About Manifestation That No One Talks About.
Interesting.
It takes a more critical look at this popular concept.
So what is the truth about manifestation that no one talks about?
Manifestation is often portrayed as simply wishing for something.
And watching it magically appear.
Right, but this article argues
that it's more nuanced than that.
Okay.
It challenges the simplistic, think it and it will come approach.
Interesting.
Arguing that manifestation requires aligning your actions.
Yeah, beliefs.
And even subconscious patterns.
With your desired outcome.
Exactly.
Imagine you want to manifest a new job.
Okay.
Simply wishing for it won't get you very far.
Right.
You need to actively search for opportunities network and refine your skills.
Your actions must align with your desires.
So it's about taking responsibility for creating the life you want.
Rather than passively hoping for it to fall into your lap.
Exactly.
It seems that these first few articles, despite covering different topics, share a common thread.
What's that?
Agency.
Agency.
It's about recognizing that we have the power to shape our lives.
Even in the face of challenges and limitations.
A delicate balance.
Between acceptance and action.
That's exactly.
What stands out to you from these initial articles?
What's sparking your curiosity?
For me, it's the idea that our subconscious beliefs and past experiences
play a significant role in shaping our choices.
It makes me wonder how we can become more aware of those hidden influences.
And make more conscious decisions that align with our values and aspirations.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Thanks. All right, so let's shift our focus to a topic.
That's always relevant.
Decluttering.
Oh yeah, decluttering. We have an article from Be More with Less.
Okay.
Titled Decluttering Craft and Hobby Clutter.
It's particularly timely after the holidays.
When many of us find ourselves surrounded by new acquisitions,
Definitely.
decluttering can be a daunting task.
Especially when it comes to items that hold sentimental value.
Or represent our creative passions.
Yeah, that's true. The author acknowledges this emotional connection we often have to our creative materials.
Okay.
She encourages us to view decluttering not as simply getting rid of stuff,
but as creating space.
both physically and mentally.
Imagine your craft space as a blank canvas.
Clearing out the clutter allows for new ideas.
And inspiration to flow freely.
It's about creating an environment that supports your creativity.
Rather than stifling it.
Right.
So how do we actually get started with decluttering?
The article offers practical tips for making those tough decisions about what to keep and what to let go of.
Like what?
Have you used this item in the past year?
Okay.
You have multiples. Does it spark joy?
Those are great questions to ask.
Not just for crash supplies.
But for anything in our lives we're clinging to.
Exactly.
Now let's turn to a timeless topic.
Love and relationships.
We have an article from The Marginalian.
Okay.
Titled The Lily versus the Eagle. D.H. Lawrence on the key to balancing intimacy and independence in love.
Interesting title.
What's this article about?
Well, D.H. Lawrence uses this beautiful metaphor to illustrate the dance between intimacy
and independence in love.
The lily represents the need for closeness and connection.
While the eagle symbolizes the desire for freedom and individuality.
That's a powerful image.
That captures the tension that often exists in relationships.
For sure.
How can we nurture both our need for closeness and our desire for autonomy?
Lawrence suggests that true love requires allowing both partners to flourish as individuals.
Okay.
While simultaneously nurturing a deep and meaningful connection.
So it's about finding that balance.
Right, think of it like two trees growing side by side.
Their roots intertwine, providing support and nourishment.
But their branches reach towards the sky, each seeking its own sunlight.
That's a beautiful analogy.
I thought so too.
It reminds us that healthy relationships allow for both individuality
and interconnectedness.
Now, with Valentine's Day approaching, we have a couple of articles from the Positivity blog that offer inspiration for expressing love and appreciation.
To the special people in our lives.
What do they suggest?
These articles provide a collection of Valentine's Day quotes.
Oh, that's nice.
For friends, husbands, boyfriends.
And anyone you want to celebrate.
Yeah, whether you're looking for heartfelt expressions of love.
Or playful messages.
There's something here for everyone.
Sometimes a simple quote can capture the essence of our feelings.
More eloquently than we could ourselves.
Now let's explore a topic that's often shrouded in mystery.
What's that?
Fate and destiny.
Oh!
We have an article from Raleigh Dima.
All right.
Titled, Jan 29, What I Wish I Knew About Fate and Destiny.
Sounds intriguing.
What does the author have to say?
The author reflects on their life experiences and shares insights into the interplay of fate and destiny.
Interesting.
They suggest that while certain elements of our lives may be predetermined,
We also have the power to make choices that influence our paths,
it's not a black and white issue.
but rather a dance between forces beyond our control and the choices we make.
Think of it like a river flowing towards the ocean.
Okay.
The river's course is shaped by the landscape.
But it also has the power to carve its own path to meander and create new channels.
That's a great way to put it.
It's a powerful reminder that we're not simply puppets of fate.
Our choices matter.
Now let's turn to a story of resilience and healing.
Okay.
We have an article from Tommy Thompson
All right.
titled Overcoming PTSD Together with Faith and Love with Ann Smith.
What's this story about?
This article shares Ann Smith's journey of overcoming PTSD.
After a traumatic experience.
It highlights the power of faith, love, and support in the healing process.
Anne's story reminds us that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope for recovery.
It also underscores the importance of human connection in times of adversity.
Now let's engage our minds with some brain training.
Okay, sounds fun.
We have an article from Develop Good Habits
All right.
titled 11 Memory Games That Make Brain Training Fun and Easy.
In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to feel like our brains are overloaded.
Keeping our minds sharp is crucial for maintaining cognitive function as we age.
So how do these memory games help?
The article suggests incorporating memory games into our daily routines
Okay.
as a fun and engaging way to challenge our minds.
It's like taking your brain to the gym.
Just like physical exercise keeps our bodies strong, mental exercises keep our minds agile.
I like that.
The article also highlights the importance of lifestyle factors,
Like what?
sleep, diet, and physical activity for overall cognitive health,
Those factors play a crucial role in our well-being.
affecting everything from our mood to our energy levels.
Now for those who enjoy exploring life's big questions.
We have an article from Develop Good Habits
Well,
titled 25 Best Philosophy Podcasts That Will Broaden Your Mind.
philosophy often gets a bad rap.
For being dense and inaccessible.
But these podcasts offer an engaging way to delve into thought-provoking ideas.
And expand our understanding of ourselves and the world.
It's about challenging our assumptions, considering the different perspectives.
And perhaps even discovering some answers, or at least better questions.
Now let's shift our attention to the world of entrepreneurship.
Okay.
We have an article from Addicted to Success
Right.
titled, The One Thing Most Entrepreneurs Forget When Building Their Empire.
What is that one thing?
The article reminds entrepreneurs of the importance of prioritizing their well-being.
Both physical and mental, while pursuing success.
It's easy to get caught up in the hustle.
And neglect our health in the process.
It's the classic burning the candle at both ends scenario.
But as the article emphasizes, neglecting our health ultimately leads to burnout.
And diminished productivity.
True success requires a holistic approach.
That encompasses both professional achievements and personal well-being.
Now let's explore a couple of articles from Elaine Guillot that offer insights into two very different worlds.
Which are?
Welding and e-commerce.
Interesting combination.
The first article, The Ultimate Guide to Choosing the Right Welder Machine.
Provides a comprehensive overview for anyone interested in welding.
Whether you're a seasoned professional or just starting out.
Okay.
The second article, Smart Global Payments, a game changer for e-commerce and online businesses.
Dives into the world of online payments.
Particularly for businesses operating in a global market.
Both articles, in their own way, highlight the importance of having the right tools and systems in place.
To achieve success.
Whether you're building a metal sculpture or building an online business, having the right equipment and knowledge is essential.
Now let's turn to a topic that often sparks debate.
What's that?
Veganism.
Okay.
We have an article from MindBody Green titled New to the Vegan Diet. Here's a grocery list and inspo for plant-based meals.
With growing concerns about health, animal welfare, and the environment, veganism is becoming increasingly popular.
This article offers a practical guide.
For those interested in exploring a plant-based lifestyle.
It provides a comprehensive grocery list of vegan staples,
Okay.
along with meal ideas and inspiration for incorporating more plant-based foods into your diet.
It's a reminder that there are many delicious and nutritious options available for those who choose to go vegan.
Now let's dive into a collection of articles from MindBody Green that cover a wide range of topics related to health, wellness, and personal growth.
One article that caught my eye is titled, A Caregiver's Guide to Restful Sleep,
Caregiving is an incredibly demanding role.
often leaving little time for self-care.
The article recognizes the importance of sleep.
For both the caregiver and the person receiving care.
It offers practical tips for improving sleep quality,
Such as,
establishing a regular sleep schedule, creating a relaxing bedtime routine.
and minimizing exposure to blue light before bed,
It also emphasizes the importance of seeking support.
and making time for self-care.
We often put the needs of others before our own.
But neglecting our own well-being ultimately makes us less effective caregivers,
Another article, Treat Your Mind Like a Temple, echoes that sentiment.
encouraging us to prioritize our mental health and well-being,
It's about cultivating a sense of inner peace.
and treating ourselves with kindness and compassion,
Now let's explore a specific dietary approach.
with an article titled,
Should you go pescatarian? Benefits of the diet, plus a 2-day meal plan.
This article dives into the pros and cons of a pescatarian diet.
Which includes fish, but not other types of meat.
Okay.
It suggests that a pescatarian diet offers many health benefits,
Such as?
a reduced risk of heart disease, certain cancers, and type 2 diabetes.
Okay.
It also provides a good source of omega-3 fatty acids.
Which are essential for brain and heart health.
The article even includes a sample 2-day meal plan.
To give readers a glimpse into what a pescatarian diet might look like in practice.
Now let's move on to a couple of articles that address specific health concerns.
Which are?
Blackheads and hair loss.
Good.
The first article, Dealing with Blackheads, Don't Make These 3 Mistakes, says a derm,
Offers advice from a dermatologist on effectively addressing blackheads.
without damaging your skin.
I'm sure many of our listeners can relate to the frustration of dealing with blackheads.
The dermatologist cautions against over-exfoliating, picking at blackheads, and using harsh products.
Okay.
Instead, they recommend a gentle approach that includes regular cleansing using non-comedogenic products.
And seeking professional help if needed.
Now let's turn to the article on hair loss.
Okay.
This science-backed tool promotes thicker, healthier hair in just 10 minutes.
What is this tool?
This article discusses a red light therapy hat that claims to stimulate hair growth and improve hair health.
Red light therapy is gaining popularity for its potential benefits.
For various skin and hair concerns,
The article highlights the science behind red light therapy.
and how it works to promote hair growth.
Okay.
It also includes testimonials from people who have used the red light therapy hat.
And experienced positive results.
While promising, it's always wise to approach such claims with a healthy dose of skepticism.
And consult with a healthcare professional before trying new treatments.
Now let's delve into some articles that focus on relationships and emotional well-being.
Relationships can be both sources of great joy.
And significant challenges.
That's for sure.
One article, How Do You Know When to End a Friendship? 8 Signs Things Aren't Right.
Explores the difficult but sometimes necessary process of letting go of friendships that no longer serve us.
It can be tough to admit when a friendship has run its course.
But holding on to unhealthy relationships can be emotionally draining.
The article outlines signs that a friendship might be unhealthy or toxic,
Like what?
including feeling drained after spending time with a person walking on eggshells or being treated with disrespect.
It emphasizes the importance of prioritizing our own well-being.
Another article, Are You Not a Very Sexual Person? You might resonate with this term,
Explores the concept of gray sexuality.
which refers to people who experience low levels of sexual attraction or only experience it under specific circumstances.
This article sheds light on a sexual orientation that is often misunderstood.
It's important to acknowledge that sexuality exists on a spectrum and there's no one right way to experience it.
Now for couples seeking support and guidance.
We have an article titled, How Online Marriage Counseling Works. In case you're curious,
Online therapy has become increasingly popular.
offering a convenient and often more affordable alternative to traditional in-person therapy,
This article explores the benefits and drawbacks of online marriage counseling.
along with tips for finding a qualified therapist and making the most of virtual sessions.
It emphasizes the importance of open communication and a willingness to work on the relationship regardless of the format of therapy.
We've explored a wide range of topics in this deep dive, from practical advice on decluttering and brain training to thought-provoking explorations of fate, destiny, and the complexities of love and relationships.
We have a few more articles to discuss,
So join us for the final part of our deep dive.
where we'll continue to unravel the threads of these fascinating stories. We're back for the final part of our deep dive.
All right, let's jump right in.
Let's start with an article from Raptitude.com.
Okay?
It's titled, Fix 3 Broken Things.
What an interesting title.
It's a thought-provoking piece that challenges us to reflect on how we use our time and energy.
Okay, so how do we do that?
The article encourages us to identify areas in our lives
Where we feel stuck or unfulfilled.
these broken things,
This could be strained relationships
neglected hobbies,
or even negative thought patterns.
Imagine those areas as neglected corners of your home.
They might not be causing major problems, but they're subtly draining your energy and preventing you from fully enjoying your space.
Instead of feeling overwhelmed by the task of fixing everything at once
The article suggests focusing on just 3 broken things.
and taking small, manageable steps towards improvement.
It's about progress over perfection.
Think about a small step you could take today to address one of those neglected areas.
Maybe it's sending a message to a friend you haven't spoken to in a while.
Or spending 15 minutes working on a project you've been putting off.
These small actions can create a sense of momentum and empower you to make gradual but meaningful changes.
Now let's move from metaphorical broken things to our physical well-being.
Okay.
We have an article from Mind Body Green
Right.
titled, "Stay Motivated and Injury-Free with This Super Accessible Style of Training."
Staying active is essential for our health, but it can be challenging to find a fitness routine that's both enjoyable and sustainable.
So what does this article suggest?
This article promotes functional fitness,
Okay.
a style of training that focuses on movements that mimic everyday activities.
So instead of isolating muscle groups, functional fitness emphasizes compound movements that engage multiple muscles simultaneously.
Right, imagine picking up a heavy grocery bag or playing with your kids.
Those are examples of functional movements that we perform in our daily lives.
Exactly.
So instead of focusing on aesthetics or achieving a certain physique,
Functional fitness aims to improve our ability to move efficiently and effectively in real-life situations.
then what are some of the benefits?
The article highlights benefits like improved mobility, reduced risk of injury, and increased overall strength and endurance.
Plus, it's adaptable for people of all ages and fitness levels.
Exactly.
Speaking of fitness practices that benefit both body and mind, we have an article from Mind Body Green titled 17 Essential Yoga Poses That Will Activate Your Body from Head to Toe.
This article provides a comprehensive guide to yoga poses that can improve flexibility, strength, balance, and overall well-being.
Whether you're a seasoned yogi or just starting out, this article offers something for everyone.
Yoga is a practice that meets you where you are.
It's not about achieving perfect form, but about connecting with your breath and finding what feels good in your body.
Exactly.
Now let's turn our attention to a topic that often gets confused with gratitude. Toxic positivity.
Okay.
We have an article from Mind Body Green titled, "Is it gratitude or toxic positivity?" A therapist explains the difference.
While gratitude is a powerful emotion that can enhance our well-being,
Forcing ourselves to be positive all the time can be detrimental.
toxic positivity involves denying or suppressing negative emotions, which can lead to emotional repression and a disconnect from our authentic selves.
Imagine trying to force a smile when you're feeling deeply sad.
This can create a sense of dissonance and prevent you from processing your emotions in a healthy way.
The article emphasizes the importance of acknowledging and processing all of our emotions.
Both positive and negative.
It's about finding a balance between cultivating gratitude for the good things in our lives and allowing ourselves to feel the full spectrum of human emotions.
Now let's explore how our perceptions of attraction and relationships evolve over time.
Okay.
We have an article from Mind Body Green titled, "What People Find Sexually Attractive Changes with Age." Here's how.
As we mature and gain more life experience, our priorities and values shift, and our understanding of what we find attractive can also change.
The article suggests that factors like emotional maturity, shared values, and a sense of humor become more important than physical appearance as we age.
It makes sense that as we grow, we seek partners who align with our values and bring us joy and fulfillment on a deeper level.
Now let's talk about the booming supplement industry.
Right.
With an article from Mind Body Green titled, "You're Going to See These Supplements Everywhere in 2025, According to an RD."
With so many products claiming to boost our health and well-being, it can be overwhelming to know which ones are worth trying.
The article cuts through the marketing hype and provides evidence-based information on popular supplements, helping you make informed decisions about what to incorporate into your routine.
It emphasizes the importance of consulting with a healthcare professional before taking any supplements, as they can interact with medications or have unintended side effects.
From physical health, let's transition to personal growth,
Okay.
with an article from Simona Rich titled, "The Spiritual Practice of Not Being Attached to Any Outcome."
This concept can be challenging to grasp, especially in a society that often equates success with tangible results,
The article explores the spiritual practice of detachment
which involves letting go of our attachment to specific outcomes.
and surrendering to the flow of life.
It encourages us to focus on the process, rather than the destination.
Imagine planting a seed and then obsessing over when it will sprout and bloom.
This constant worry can actually hinder the growth process.
By letting go of our need to control everything.
We allow things to unfold naturally.
It's about trusting that the journey itself holds value, even if it doesn't lead us exactly where we expected.
Now, for those interested in skincare and anti-aging treatments, we have an article from Mind Body Green titled, "These are the only two collagen-boosting treatments that are actually worth the money."
With countless products and treatments promising youthful skin,
It's essential to separate the effective from the gimmicks.
this article cuts through the noise, highlighting two collagen-boosting treatments backed by scientific evidence: microcurrent therapy and fractional laser treatments.
It also emphasizes the importance of a holistic approach to skincare that includes a healthy diet, sun protection, and a consistent skincare routine.
Well, we've reached the end of our deep dive, exploring a vast array of topics that touch on various aspects of our lives.
From optimizing healthcare and decluttering our homes, to navigating the complexities of relationships and embracing the spiritual practice of detachment, these articles offer insights and strategies for living a more balanced and fulfilling life.
We hope you found this deep dive informative and engaging. Remember, these articles are just starting points. We encourage you to delve deeper into the topics that resonate with you, ask questions, and continue to learn and grow.
Thank you for joining us. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep seeking those moments of balance and connection that bring joy and meaning to your life.